So here I am standing in front of a blank canvas, which actually, instead of filling me with horror and fear, actually really excites me, because the force I am going to use to download an image from somewhere is so fluent and so almost like impatient to get on the canvas that it's just more a question of, come on, let's get going. I can't think of anything else to say right now. Here I am doing it's really to illustrate the speed and fluency with which it comes out. So I've got a magic marker on a bit of paper, and this force is pushing my hand around. There's no way of describing it except to say that it's like a sort of magnetic force. It absolutely knows what it's doing. It's always totally fluent. What can I say? I'm not in charge here. Something's moving through me. Now, George Melly used to say it was my own subconscious mind, and that I had to have the belief of something outside of me in order to unleash this force, which is in me. But in a way, does it make any difference whether it's me or something else? And off we go. And it's really as if I'm printing something which already exists on another sphere or level. I don't know what it is. I've tried to just work it out what it is, but there's no knowing. Tearing around and then signing out. That's it. Right, now we've got to choose the palette. I get quite nervous at this point because actually colours are so important and how they go together, and sometimes the colours we choose are so alarming in their disparity. So all my colours are kept in different drawers, like all the blues in that drawer I'm picking out now. My hand is guided towards the drawer in question and then immediately pulls out the right colours. It's quite a lengthy job, and I try to be very, very focused while I'm doing it, because it's so important. Sometimes the palette alarms me. This one looks quite harmonious, so I'm not too worried. Okay, so here we go. So I look at those lines and untangle them, one shape at a time. So my hand points to a paint and then to the shape. I have to go very slowly at this, and sometimes it's almost the hardest bit is urging the colours to come forth. So bit by bit the shapes appear and the painting starts to develop out of really what looked like a kind of mess of lines. Sometimes the colours I use I don't really quite like. I think, why is that so brown, for example? Do you really want more brown? But and that bright yellow, that sort of, I find that a bit alarming. But I don't fight it anymore because I'm not in charge, so why would I want to interfere? Best to let it do its own thing. So the sense of being a printer, it's kind of a mixture of feelings, really. You start to wonder what's important in your life, how you should be spending time, doing the best you can. I don't know, I mean, what's the point of painting sometimes, I think. But then, actually, you shouldn't get too deep about all that. I think, I don't know. It's too mysterious, really, for me to work out. I think I like to keep things simple. It's kind of enough to be doing this mysterious painting without getting too sort of introspective about it. So I still lead a very kind of normal life, like my drink in the evening. I'm not holy. I'm not a mystic. I like being on the earth and being very earthy. I like my food, friends, drinks, fun, swimming, nature, mountains. But I have got this thing that started. And it started really out of a call years ago. I was going through a very bad patch. And I did cry out to the heavens. Now, whether that's because of my Catholic upbringing, I don't know. But I said, I'll do anything for this planet if you help me understand why people have to suffer. And I think I got my job. I got what I asked for. But whether this is helping the planet, I have no idea. I think it'd be very presumptuous to think it was. But it's pointless analysing it too much, really. The background goes in. That's such a relief to get that. Beautiful sky colour. Well, it's an ultramarine blue, tempered with a little bit of warm grey. You see how the shapes all calm down, and they're given that background colour. This is an exciting time, and I'm now sort of thinking, what the hell's going to be on the bottom? It's like a landscape. It's got a sky and ground, so that's familiar for us humans who like a horizon. But the colour underneath, don't know. Oh, it's pink. It's a lovely pink. This is a sort of bit of a gamble. It could have been horrible, but it's... See, my hand was pointed to 3 colours. It was a violet, an alizarin purple, and a white. Perfect. It's like the Gauguin's pinks in the Fauve paintings. Very attractive, isn't it? I think. So I'm happy about that. I'm not always happy about the background colours. Yeah, no, this is it's quite an exciting one. It is very hard work. I do get very tired. I do a lot of yoga to keep strong. You can see I'm standing for hours and hours at this. So the yoga helps me stay very, very still. Stock still. So the lines have to be perfect. Oh, kefir. Nearly there. Getting exciting. And signing out there.